Hey guys, in today's video, I'll be exposing Paul Nthoba. So Paul Nthoba is a hellbound, works-trusting devil that preaches a false gospel of work salvation. He preaches that baptism is an essential part of your salvation. So he doesn't think that it's enough to just believe on Jesus Christ. He thinks you have to get baptized. So he's preaching a false gospel, and let him be accursed. Proverbs 14 verse 12. There's a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. So let's hear what this unsaved devil, Paul Nthoba, has to say.
Here are facts about baptism that you need to know. To be baptized means to be immersed in water. Getting baptized is an essential part of your salvation.
So as you guys heard, we caught Paul Nthoba red-handed, saying that baptism is an essential part of your salvation. Now I know a lot of you unsaved devils are gonna come in my comments and say, oh, what about Acts 2 verse 38? Doesn't it say you have to be baptized to be saved? No, it doesn't say that. Peter was telling the unbelievers in Israel to repent. Repent means having a change of mind from unbelief, and in the context of this verse, he was telling them to have a change of mind from unbelief to belief. And you're saying be baptized as an outward expression of your faith, to show to other people that their faith was sincere, Not saying that they have to be baptized as a requirement for salvation. No, that's not what Peter was talking about. So, now let's look at Ephesians 2 verse 8 to 9. For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. So notice how it says not of works. So being baptized is a work. So you can't be baptized to be saved. And this also means that baptism has nothing to do with salvation. Romans 11 verse 6. And if by grace, then it is no more of works, otherwise grace is no more grace. But if it be of works, then it is no more grace, otherwise work is no more work. So it tells us that it can't be both grace and works. And salvation is of grace. So that means salvation can't be of works. So being baptized is a work. So baptism has nothing to do with salvation. Romans 4 verse 5. But to him that worketh not, but believeth on him that justifieth the ungodly, his faith is counted for righteousness. So notice how it says, to him that worketh not, but believeth on him that justifieth the ungodly. So this is telling us that works aren't gonna, get you saved. They aren't gonna do anything for your salvation. Believing on Jesus Christ is the only way to get saved, according to the Bible. John 6 verse 47. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me hath everlasting life. Notice how Jesus only said, he that believeth on me. Did Jesus say, he that believeth on me and gets baptized has everlasting life? No, he only said, he that believeth on me. So that's all you have to do. And unsaved devils like Paul Nthoba might claim to be saved. They might claim to believe on Christ, but they don't actually believe on Christ. Because biblically speaking, to believe on Christ means to trust Christ alone and nothing else. That's what it means to believe on Christ. So Galatians 1 verse 7, which is none another, but they be some that trouble you and would pervert the gospel of Christ. So Paul Nthoba, he perverts the gospel of Christ by adding baptism as a requirement to be saved. And he's a stupid pervert who's going to hell. Galatians 2 verse 21. I do not frustrate the grace of God, for if righteousness come by the law, then Christ is dead in vain. If righteousness came by works, then Christ died in vain. True righteousness comes by believing on Jesus Christ. That's how true righteousness comes. Matthew 23 verse 13. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. So Paul Nthoba is a stupid Pharisee who shuts up the kingdom of heaven by saying that baptism is an essential part of your salvation. And being baptized saves nobody. And he's a unsaved bastard who's going to burn in hell if he doesn't believe. Galatians 1 verse 8 to 9. But though we or an angel from heaven preach any other gospel unto you than that ye have preached unto you, let him be accursed. As we said before, so I say now again, if any man preach any other gospel unto you than that ye have received, let him be accursed. So Paul Nthoba preaches a different gospel, so let him be accursed.